Ireland, its history and language. Ireland is an island in the North Atlantic. It is separated from Great Britain to its east by the North Channel, the Irish Sea, and the George Channel. Ireland is the second largest island from the British Isles, the third largest in Europe, and the 28th largest on the Earth. The name is Ireland and Éire derived from Old Irish Éire, a goddess in Irish mythology first recorded in the 9th century. The etymology of Éire is disputed, but may be derived from the Proto-Indo-European and "rot", referring to flowing water. Gaelic Ireland had emerged by the 5th century AD. The island was Christianized from the 5th century onward. Following the 12th century Anglo-Norman invasion, England claimed sovereignty. However, English rule did not extend over the whole island until the 16th and 17th century Tudor conquest, which led to the colonizations by the settlers from Britain. In the 1016-19 accession of a Protestant English rule was disintegrated to the materially disadvantaged the Catholic majority and Protestant dissenters, and was extended during the 18th century with the Acts of the Union. In the 1081, Ireland became a part of the United Kingdom. Irish independence in the early 20th century was followed by the partition of the island, creating the Irish Free State, which became increasingly sovereign over the following decades, and Northern Ireland, which remained a part of the United Kingdom. Northern Ireland saw much civil unrest from the late 1960s until the 1990s. This subsided following the Good Friday Agreement in the 1998. In the 1973, the Republic of Ireland joined the European Economic Community, while the United Kingdom and Northern Ireland as part of it did the same. In the 2020, the United Kingdom, Northern Ireland included, left what was by the European Union. The two official languages of the Republic of Ireland are Irish and English. Each language has produced noteworthy literature. Irish, the though now only the language of the minority, was the vernacular of the Irish people of the thousands of years and was possibly introduced during the Iron Age. It began to be written down after Christianization in the 15th century and spread to the Scotland and the Isle of Man, where it evolved into the Scottish Gaelic and Manx language, respectively. The Irish language has a vast history of the written text from many centuries and is divided by linguists into the Old Irish from the 16th to the 10th century, Middle Irish from the 10th to the 13th century, Early Modern Irish until the 17th century, and the Modern Irish spoken today. It remained the dominant language from the Ireland for most of the those period, having influences from the Latin, Old Norse, French, and English. It declined under British rule, but remained the majority tongue until the early 18th century, and since then has been a minority language. The Gaelic revival of the early 20th century has had a long-term influence. Irish is taught in the mainstream Irish school as a compulsory subject, but teaching methods have been critiqued for their ineffectiveness, with most students showing little evidence of infancy even after 14 years of instruction. There is a known network of urban Irish speakers in both the Republic and Northern Ireland, especially in the Dublin and Belfast, with the children of such Irish speakers sometimes attending Irish medium schools, Gaelic school. It has been tended to be more heavily educated than monolingual English speakers. Recent research suggests that urban Irish is developing in the direction of this one, but in pronunciation and grammar. Traditional rural Irish-speaking areas, now collectively as the Gaeltacht, are in linguistic decline. The main Gaeltacht areas in the west, southwest, and northwest, they are to be found in Donegal, Mayo, Galway, Western Cork, and Kerry, with smaller Gaeltacht areas near Dungenberg, in Waterford, Navan in Meath.